how to instantly raise your intelligence using this one simple truth. This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, and let's begin. So you may think, just like the way our culture has taught us, that our intelligence is fixed, that your IQ, your genes, that defines how smart you are. And unfortunately, that's how we live our entire lives. We think because of our IQ tests, because of our report cards, because of our parents, because of our genes, this is how smart I am. This is how much money I make. I'm not good with numbers. This is my level of intelligence. None of that is true. In fact, Alfred Binet, the actual creator of the IQ test, had some words to say, and I'm going to read these to you, and they will change your life forever. Quote, "A few modern philosophers assert that an individual's intelligence is a fixed quantity, a quantity which cannot be increased. We must protest and react against this brutal pessimism. With practice, training, and above all, method, we manage to increase our intelligence, our memory, our judgment, and literally to become more intelligent than we were before." I'm going to repeat that last part. We manage to increase our attention, our memory, our judgment, and literally to become more intelligent than we were before. See, Alfred Binet, who created the IQ test in order for one simple thing, to be able to measure children and the different ways that they learn so that they could group them properly. But somehow it's been misconstrued into this thing where here's how smart you are, right? And you may think that about some area of your life. Maybe you think you can only make so much money, you're only so good at memorizing, your intelligence is only so high, you're not a good reader, you're not a good writer, you're not good at something. So think of what that is, right? And it's easy, and it's the easy way out to think, well, this is my genes, well, this is my level of intelligence. The creator of the IQ test himself is saying that is not true. It's not true. Right? Albert Einstein said it best when he said, if you make a fish climb a tree, the fish is going to think it's stupid its whole life. And they're telling us with the proper training, right? So what is the proper training? Well, first of all, the question is, what do you want to improve at, right? And then being able to take a step back and say, okay, what is the dominant thoughts that are telling me that? They're not truth. The guy told us himself. Every man or woman has a genius within them. It's just that the world has de-geniused us over time. And we start to think we're not that smart, you're not that good, you're not that this, you're not that. So bear with me on this, right? Those thoughts are quite simply subconscious programming. And you can change that. I changed my subconscious programming by recording my own self-hypnosis about my success, and my whole career took off. My whole message started impacting tens of thousands of people in the world. It all starts in the subconscious mind. So here's my suggestion to you. 1, get an affirmation of what it is that you're wanting to improve on. Whether it's your memory, whether it's that you want to make more money, you want to be better with numbers, you want to be better as an artist or a writer or this or that. Mind you, I have 3 published books with the world's largest publisher in the world, Penguin Random House, and bookstores across America. I failed junior English class in high school. The only reason I got into college is because I got a basketball scholarship. I dropped out. But I had this silly story that I wasn't that smart. But that's all it is. It's a story. So notice, what is your negative thought that you think is fixed? And adopt the opposite. Most people live by a fixed mindset. This is how smart I am. Well, what about a changeable mindset? What about a growing mindset? What about a growth mindset? Right? And what I invite you to do is decide what it is that you want to improve upon, that you think that you can improve upon. First step, turn that into an affirmation. Mine was, I'm so happy and grateful that I'm a world-renowned author inspiring millions of people. It went from, I'm not good enough to write and read and do all these things to, I'm a world-renowned author and I'm inspiring millions of people all across the world. And slowly but surely, that new image and that new belief system starts to seep into the subconscious mind. So the only reason you think that you're not good at numbers or math or is because it's a subconscious programming. Number two, Hypnotize yourself. Brainwash yourself before the world does. Reject all outer appearances, all belief systems and ideas that this is just fixed, this is just who I am, and I'm just not that smart. Reject that all. You can use my success hypnosis. It's free. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's down below. Or you could just start to take a second every day and just start to reprogram your mind. Start to see yourself in the new image of that which you want to be. This is psychologically and scientifically proven. Maxwell Maltz, who is a very famous plastic surgeon, used to do these major procedures on people. And then afterwards, what he noticed was this weird common thread where people didn't feel different. Their nose would be totally reconstructed, but they would look in the mirror and they would see the same old version of their self. Why? Because you don't actually see reality. You see through your own images and your own perception. You see through your own social conditioning. So if you have a conditioned part of your mind that says, I'm only worth $5 an hour. I'm only worth $3 an hour. I can only make $25,000. I never have any money. Or I'm not lovable. There's no good guys out there. Or whatever it is, the story in your head. I can't go out and be this big successful person. That's not who you are. So my invitation to you is to recognize you're way smarter than you think you are. In fact, Richard Branson, the creator of Virgin Enterprises, multi-billionaire, he calls the company Virgin because he was a virgin at business. He didn't know what he was doing. He was a dyslexic kid, a middle school dropout. Henry Ford didn't even have a 6th or 7th grade education. He dropped out in elementary school and he created Ford Motor Company. Right? So it's about having a vision and then rejecting all outer appearances, and recognize what Bernays said. He simply said that any level of your memorization, of your intelligence, and any competency can be changed through certain methods. And those methods are to recreate an image of yourself, hypnotize yourself, and recognize none of that is true. Don't compare yourself to somebody else. You have your own unique genius. You have your own unique gift. If you try to make a fish climb a tree its whole life, that fish gonna think it's stupid. Right? So what is your unique gifts? What is your unique vision? What is the unique path that you want to walk in the world? What is your vision? Right? We hear it in the Bible, without vision the people perish. Well, our intelligence perishes. Our unique genius perishes. The world begins to de-genius us if we don't step into our vision and program ourselves to our own excellence, to our own genius. Right? If you made videos like me, they may not work. If I made videos like you, they may not work. It's me, my unique me. It's your unique you. And embrace that magnificence that you have. Man, and then you can do anything. You can create anything. So the question is, what do you want to create? What stories are you willing to give up and reprogram? This is Jake Ducey with JakeDucey.com, talking about you're way smarter than you think. In fact, you're a genius, but the world has de-geniused you. You can raise any level of your intelligence, any level of your different mental capacities and mental tools and your mental faculties. You can do it. But first, you got to start seeing yourself in your mind in a new way. It's going to feel uncomfortable. It's going to feel different, but you can do it. Download my free success hypnosis. It's jakeshypnosis.com. It's down there below. Press the subscribe button in the corner. Remember, you're a genius. The world has just de-geniused you.